video too on my blog today talking about my son and how I want to raise him. But yeah, so raise him respectful, raise him with the Lord, raise him going to church with mommy, you know, and he can listen to rock and metal with daddy because that's what he's going to do, obviously. And because like some rock music is not good. No, I mean, not too bad and whatnot. Just like, you know, I'd be like, do not give your soul to the devil. That's like, don't even like even go there. That's like so stupidity. And we're like all gothic hoes and become satanic and get tattoos and piercings all over your face. I'd be like, please don't. Please, for mommy, please don't. Please grow up a human being and a man that I want you to be. Even though they're human beings too, I'm not saying that, but that's just not what I prefer. Like, grow up please to wear jeans and a t-shirt and tennis shoes and boots. Wear boots because you're going to be a working man, not a lazy ass. Like, if your girlfriend's like, oh, I wish I had a bookshelf, like, build her one and surprise her. Just like be a good man like that. Just be much better. Like, sometimes your dad's almost there. Your dad's a wonderful, loving, good man. But also sometimes he could be a stubborn ass and a smart ass and a shit ass. All three of those in a combination sometimes. He can be kind of difficult. I love him, but sometimes men make their relationship harder than it needs to be. Like, a relationship for me could be a lot easier. Because us women, my problem is I don't express good enough. And that's my problem, being the woman of the relationship. And I know that. That's one of my flaws, which I'm trying to get there, but I'm still kind of like, I'm still not good at it. I just never been good at expressing, but you know, obviously I need to get there. I need to be like, boom, this is how I feel, that hurt my feelings, this is not what I want, etc., etc. But I'm getting there. I always pray the Lord help me get there, to anybody and everybody. I need to do that. And my sweetheart's flaw is he doesn't tell me things, like, not express. I don't need him to express his feelings. Men don't do that. Men are not like, I felt sad today. I understand that. I'm not saying that. But I wish he would at least talk to me about a couple things as my partner. It's like, this is my blog video, so I could say what I want. And this is my life and my actual reality of my relationship. We are perfect and great. Well, we're not perfect, but you know what I mean? We're like good. He doesn't throw me down the stairs. He doesn't cheat on me. He doesn't say a girl, oh, I like to cheat on my girl. He's not like that, you know, thank goodness. He's a much better man than that. What I mean is, like, I wish he would be able to talk to me a bit more about things that he tells, like, friends, but he doesn't tell me. And that makes me feel uncomfortable. It's like, if you're gonna buy something, that's okay. It's your money and your life and whatnot, but now that we're a team and now that we're having a baby and now that we gotta focus on dipes and, you know, trying to travel once in a while to show our baby the world and stuff like that, we're gonna actually need to talk about finances once in a while together because it's me and your combination. But I'm like, if you're gonna buy like a part, like, let me know and be like, I'm gonna buy this part, babe, because yeah, etc., which he mostly does, but like, I wish he'd do it a bit more. Cause when he fixes things or when he does, and he spends a lot more and whatnot, I'm just like, you didn't tell me. And I'm like, and then you should make sure that I have everything because I'm your partner. And I'm like, it's like, are you all good? And if he says like, you're all good and don't need anything, that just makes me feel comfortable. Even if I have everything, I just prefer him to at least ask. But like, do you need some soap for your hair? Are you almost out? Are you good? I just prefer a man to ask that. I feel like that's more of a man in charge and a man that's stable and solid in a relationship. So, you know, when we get to the married life, which should be obviously going to be anytime because we're having a baby, you know, so later on we are, because especially under God, we're going to be. We just can't right now because, like I said, the birthing, I'm going to go on a free ride. Because if we got married now, we'd have to pay for it out of pocket and cash, and there's no way. That is thousands of dollars. Right now, I'm just going to stay on my insurance in California and just ride it along and just give birth on that card. Let's just have that, yeah. But anyways, so yeah, it's complicated. It's hard to explain. Sometimes, yeah, I just wish he would be less stubborn. I love him, but he needs to be less stubborn for me. But men are like that. Men really are. It's like, I don't understand why I have to be so stubborn. Like, especially like if you could surprise them with something and you know it's gonna make them happy, or just do something for them. Like, if you don't care about it, then that's you, but if they care about it, then that's them. Like, I love books. he doesn't, so he would throw all my books away if he wanted to, you know. But me, no. That's what I love. I love, someday I'm gonna have a library in my house. Like, it's my book room, and that's what makes me happy. Like, dirt bikes make him happy. So I'm like, riding dirt bikes makes you happy, and being a mechanic and fixing things makes you happy on your vehicles. Like, what makes me happy is books and watching movies, Disney cartoons, horror movies, stuff like that. And I'm like, in a relationship, two individuals have to learn that they're going to be different and like different things, and that's okay. And then actually it makes the relationship better, because, you know, you could be diverse and try to take the chances of giving each other, you know, well, we'll watch this, or well, we'll do that since you like that, even though it's not really interesting to me, you know, because that's what a relationship is. But yeah. But so anyways, so the next project we got to do is, well, he has to help me with, because of course I can't do it really. But I got a bookshelf for $10 like a couple weeks back now, and you know, he's just gonna put the board, and then I think we're going, because I want to sand it, but I actually want to help doing it. I'll be like, I'll do that. I'll like do a little bit, but he has to put the board because I don't want to mess up, because the board goes on the bottom to make it more solid and to add an extra shelf on bottom, so it'll be even more perfect for my baby boy. And that's it. And then it's gonna go against our wall and Ryan's wall, kind of his brother's, that, but in the living room, in the second living room. So I'm so excited because I get to put all my baby's books, and then at least that for now, at least I have something that makes me happy, which is a bookshelf, and my dolls in my glass container, my Monster High dolls that my mom got me for my birthday last year. This year. Duh. But at least I love that for right now, until, you know, until later me and Ronnie have our own place, have our own house, and then voila. But yeah, Lord knows. I pray that we get a nice house, and then it would be lovely to have a house and then a little house in the back, because I'd be like, oh, that'd be lovely. And then because then my mom could live in the back because of her health. I'd feel so much more soothed in my brain with my mom more near, for her health wise and whatnot. I would love that so much. And then then I could drive. I could drive us everywhere, and the baby, and then the dogs to the park and stuff. But you know, Lord knows. Right now, one day at a time, trying to be as peaceful as possible. The election is what makes my anxiety go a little bit up and down, because I'm like, Trump, please win. I don't want to go to communism with Biden. Biden wins, we're going to be communists. He wants to keep the virus going for another 3 years. We have to wear masks. We have to be in prison in our house. We don't get to have Christmas parties or birthday parties ever again with Biden. Like, heck to the no. He wants to be like China and lock us down. Like, we will be communists. I'd be like, oh, heck to the no. Like, he is the devil's son, and I'm like, Lord Jesus, please have Trump win so we can. And then I just pray like Trump forces it, like he gets Gavin Newsom, the devil's son, for California as governor. Oh, to open things up. Like, handicapped kids, they don't understand why they're not in school like my brother Terry. They need to be in school with other kids, and they need to be interacting. Kids that needed to just start preschool don't get to have the chance and opportunity to be around other little kids and have playtime and a normal living, because they're faking this virus that they spread on purpose. It's like this virus is just the flu, but they made it worse and they just spread it to people. They did that on purpose, and now they're just like, oh, we're all gonna die. And then all they did is make people commit suicide. Millions of people probably killed themselves all throughout America. And people are super phobic. Oh, I'm scared of germs. Which I'm like, you should have been washing your hands to begin with, before this virus. Like, if you didn't wash your hands, did you get sick and die by then? It's like, now that, it's like, just wash your hands. Be sanitized like a human being. And you should live and survive. And if you died, then the Lord wanted you in heaven. Or if you don't believe in God, have mercy on you, on your soul. I just don't understand. But I'm just praying to the Lord. I don't even want to think about it, because I want to have peace for my son. So I'm like, I have to have peace. But yeah, it's so funny, because lately I've been wanting to travel, but then I'm like, at least you can't travel no more. I'm like, I kind of miss San Francisco. I miss the ocean now that it's getting colder. But I'm like, how silly of me. At least I have home. Watch some TV. This Saturday Bible study with my mom and aunt, at least. Just us three. Yeah, but life's good. I'm so proud of my baby boy growing. I love him so much. He's such a good boy. So I've been outside for 30 minutes. I walked, but then I've been mostly just sitting. But now I'm actually starting to get suntan because it's actually kind of warm today. I don't know if I want another snack before dinner. I had a Hot Pocket. I had a ham and cheese I bought at Walmart. Bought some hand soap. I bought baby detergent because I'm going to wash some clothes that were given to me by Morgan and some other friends. Make sure they're nice and clean. Oh, actually, I'll just wash his car seat too. His newborn car seat. I'm gonna rip it out and wash it. Make sure it's all ready, even though I have 2 months, but you never know. And Jesus Lord, I'm still praying that I give birth to him at the end of December. Due date's January 5th or 6th. But I'm like, oh, I hate that day and I hate January. So I'm like, how about December 29 or 30? Oh Lord, please. Woo! You're the one that lost your ball, Bubba. Leave her alone, Sally. I hate when you do that. Good girl. I don't know why Sally just never listens really though. That's the bad part. I love her so much. I got her balls today and I got them bones for dinner today. But that puppy dog sometimes. So, but I love her though. I love you both. But anyways, yeah. So I thank the Lord for everything. Everything's gonna be okay. Pray Trump wins. I pray that you are blessed if you watch my videos because I'm silly and talk about my life. And Lord, help me and Ronnie to have a lovely, beautiful relationship. And the Lord help us and help us be faithful. Help us be in one. Help us to communicate. Help us to take care of our son when he's here together as a team. And our finances and everything's going to be okay. And I pray for my son. He grow and develop, and especially those lungs get nice and developed. He gets nice and thick and chunky for mommy and healthy. Just a healthy baby boy. And yeah, and I'm gonna go relax and finish my cooking, my Halloween baking shows. I always watch competition shows. I was watching a pumpkin one, watching a candy making one, and watching one where they build things out of sugar, pulled pork, and pulled pork, sugar, pumpkins, and what else do they make? And something else. So it's a pumpkin carver. So yeah, I just watch a bunch of Halloween cooking competition shows on the Food Network. I just love those so much. And here come Thanksgiving ones I'm gonna watch, and here comes Christmas ones. I love like this time of season when they have those competition shows. They're my favorite. I'm like, these are the best ever. I'll hopefully get those like my son to like them with me too. I'll be like, look how cute they are. I'm like, they're scary or Christmassy or Thanksgiving. It's so cute. But yeah, anyways. So Lord bless us all. Amen.